Hi guys, today I have my winter empties. So I haven't done an empty since I think the end of September, I think. Every 3 months each time I do an empties. Last time I had a lot. This time, surprisingly, I don't have much. This is all of it. In 3 months, I didn't even get to finish many products, surprisingly. I know a lot of the products I'm using now, especially skincare, they're kind of like on their last leg, so maybe next empty will be bigger, who knows, but this one hopefully is going to be short and sweet. So as usual, let's start with makeup things. So makeup, I mean more like makeup, nail polish, and perfume. I kind of put them all together in the same category. I did finish quite a few this month. I'm really happy about that. So first up, let's talk about nail polishes. I have, I believe, 6 here. I finished a China Glaze nail polish. This one is in the color Exotic Encounters. All of those nail polishes were in my project polish. If you want to see any details, how I finished them up, the process and whatnot, go check that playlist out. I will have it linked down below. I'm not going to talk much about them here, so I have that like deeper hunter green color finished up. I also finished my Zoya Rowan. This one is a sample size. I really liked it. And I finished another sample size from Wet n Wild. This one is in the color Through the Grapevine. Gorgeous color. Missed it so much, but I do not like the full-size bottles because they have the white brush and my like nail beds are kind of narrow. They just don't work well on me. I wish I can get more sample size of this, but it's probably not possible. Anyways, I have a Maybelline nail polish. This one is gorgeous. It's in the color Gilded Rose. I have another Maybelline color. This one is Lime Accent. It's kind of like a weird chartreuse green color. Finished that one. And then I also have Juliette Morgan. This one is a like really pretty metallic purple color. I miss that a lot. And I have like a nail care thing, I guess. This one is a cuticle pen, cuticle oil pen. I got it from Different Dimension and it's in the scent Dragon's Breath. I like the scent. It's like cute and whatnot, and I really like those cuticle pens. They're really easy to use. You can just like click, you twist this bottom part and then product will click up and then you just put it around your cuticles. I feel I use cuticle oil more when I have those pins around because I just don't like those bottles or roller balls. I don't know what it is, but I miss this one. All right, let's get into the actual makeup now. So I have my palettes from my Palette palette. The one that I actually did completely finish is from Lancome. It's a color design little palette, has 7 shades inside. I finished that completely, so there it is. I'm really happy about that. It took me forever to finish this one, which I did not expect. I thought I would fly through this like in no time, but man, it was pretty tough because in total it only had 2.66 grams. That's like only 2 shades for some of the palettes, but it still took me forever. That one is all gone. That's a big victory. And the other one is from Wet n Wild. It's a Quint in the color Smoke and Matte Rose. That slot is for like the brush and sponge tip applicator. But then that one I actually depotted it. I didn't completely finish it, but I was like pretty close, and honestly I'm gonna call this one done. At least you can say I finished 4 shades out of the 5, and I'm happy about that. So that's another empty. And then this one is kind of like hard to show you, and it's like just 1 shade out of a palette. This is from Josie Maran. It's the Natural Wonder Powders palette, and I finished the blush in the color Fiction. So you can see, well, they are both blushes. I finished this one last year, I believe, or maybe super early this year. And I just recently finished the Fiction shade. That one is pretty dark and kind of harder to use. I had to depot it into a different packaging like towards the end, but it worked out fine and I finished it. Talking about blushes, I finished another one. This one is a sample size from Jabonesque. It's their Velvet Touch Blush, shade 02. So I finished that one completely. Pretty happy about that. It's a very neutral, kind of like lighter color, a little bit shimmery. It's really easy to use and it's powdery. So that one didn't take me too long to finish. And then I also finished my Estee Lauder Double Wear Light Stay in Place makeup. This one I have the color Intensity 2.0, and I really like this one. It's not the most high coverage, like it's not comparable to the actual Double Wear, but it's enough coverage. Like I like to use this in the summer more because I feel it's just lighter on my skin. I finished a concealer. This one is my Dual Salmon Concealer from Eve Pearl. I have it in the color light to medium, so this is what the packaging looks like, but I actually, you know, depotted the product. It is right here. So it's, yeah, there, let's put it back in there. So this is what it looks like, and I was only trying to focus on this one side because this side is just like way too dark. There's no way I can use it, and I finished this lighter side, so I'm really happy about that. Now I can call this one done and just throw this thing away entirely. Couple mascaras, you know, I always go through them just periodically, and those two happen to be like two of my all-time favorites. They're both so amazing. The Supersizer, I have used so many of them. I don't even know, like 3 or 4, I don't know. Like I always repurchase, and they're just good. This one, I just used it until I think like 3 months-ish time, and I kind of just tossed it at the end of that period of time. And this one, I tossed it out a little early because it's only a sample size and it kind of dried out. It just wouldn't work anymore. This is from L'Oreal Geller. It's Glam Lash Dramatic Volumizing Mascara. This is my first time using it. Oh my gosh, it's so good. I love it. It's so good. It has a natural bristle like that, and the bristles aren't like super long, and also the formula is on the drier side. It's just like everything that I wanted, and it just works so well, and it's very volumizing, and it's not clumpy, and it gives a curl too. Like I don't need to curl my lashes, just use this and my lashes curl up a little bit. I love it so much. Like I'm gonna look into buying this full size and stuff, so yeah, it's that good. I have 2 like eye products, I guess. This one is an eyeliner. It's from Alani. It's the Liquid Eye Pencil. Liquify Eye Pencil. Just in the color black. Use that one up. It's really creamy and it smudges a little bit, but it's really creamy. It's good. And then this one is a cream eyeshadow. It's from Urban Decay. It's a 24/7 eyeshadow pencil. The color is Juju. It took me so long to finish it. It's such a struggle. I'm glad it's gone, and I want to stay away from cream eyeshadow. It's just not my thing, I realize, but I'm happy I finished that one though. All the rest is lips now. So I have a couple lip glosses. Those 2 are both full sizes. They were both in my Power of 3 lip gloss challenge with Natalie, and you should go check her out. She did really amazing in that project as well. So I have a Lorac Alter Ego lip gloss in the color Harlot. This one is on the darker side. Not the biggest fan. I like the color a lot, but I just feel for a color this deep, it shouldn't be so creamy. Like it moves out of my lips all the time, and it was a struggle using it. And then I also have a Laura Mercier lip glaze, and the color is Shrub. This one, formula wise, they're really similar, but this one is like a nudie color. It doesn't really show up on my lips, so I don't worry as much if it's gonna travel out of my lip lines. So I enjoyed this a lot more, even though formula wise they're the same or similar. But anyways, I finished them, so I'm happy about that. I have a super tiny, small kind of lip sunscreen. This one is from Supergoop. It has SPF 50. I just used it as a lip balm. I put it in my purse when I'm out about. When I need lip balm, I'll just use it. This one is like so small, but it still took me quite a while. I think those squeezy tubes, they really surprise you. I have a lip liner from NYX. This one is in the color Nude Pink. It's all gone. See the little stub here? It's all gone. And I like the color, but there's no way I will repurchase. I just don't like lip liners, and I used it just for the sake of using it. Yeah, never again. This one is a Julep lip balm. No, it's called It's Balm Lip Crayon. I like the color okay. Like the more I used it, the more I disliked it. It was kind of strange. It has a little like moisturizing lip balm core in the middle. So like the formula is really good. It is really moisturizing, but just the color I'm kind of like meh about. On the other hand, this one I really enjoyed. It's the sample size Marc Jacobs Kiss Kiss Bam Bam. Everyone got this from the Sephora birthday gift. I really like this color. I think the color grew on me. At first, I wasn't like the biggest fan, but then the more I used it, the more I liked it. And I'm kind of sad it's gone, but I mean, I have like dupes and whatnot, so that one is finished too. Ooh, one last thing, almost missed it. It's a depotted eyeshadow. It's a Rimmel Quad, and the quad's name is Smoky Purples. Of course, this one is just one of the 4 shades. It doesn't have a specific shade name, but you know, I finished it up. It was fine, and yeah, I'm happy about that. I'm decluttering a couple brushes. This one is like a brow spoolie. I just never use it. It's so small, it always gets lost in my like brush organization. So you know, I'll never reach for it, so I'm just gonna toss it. And then this one, I do really like. This is my small stipple brush from e.l.f. and everyone uses it, I believe, but see mine? This one, I believe I've had for several years, so I definitely got my money's worth, and I didn't bother to wash it, you know, after my last use. I really like it. It's just sad that this broke, and I have quite a few of those in my collection still, so I'm just gonna toss this one. I got 3 skincare items. One is a sample size. This one, I used it as a serum. It's from Avene. It's the Antioxidant Defense Serum. It's very liquidy. I don't remember much about it because it didn't last me very long. So yeah, it just felt really liquidy. It's moisturizing and cooling, I remember. So it was cool, but I'm not gonna repurchase. And I have a face lotion. This one is a big guy. It's from Elizabeth Arden. It's the Millennium Night Renewal Cream. I'm not a big fan. It's pretty thick, and also the scent smells thick, if that makes sense. Like, it just reminds me of an old lady. Like, I don't specifically appreciate it. It is moisturizing, it's not bad, but I just kind of got turned off by the scent. And I also don't really like the square packaging. I mean, like, at the beginning it's fine, but at the end, like, it's really hard to scoop the product out of the corners, and it's just a little tough. So it's okay. I'm sure I got it pretty cheap. And then I have a oil-free eye makeup remover from Neutrogena. This one is gross, covered in gunk. And I really like those things, and I continue to repurchase them, and I just always go back to those. I think it's comparable to the Lancome one, even though the Lancome one is better, but also price-wise it's much higher, so I just always fall back to those ones. I think they're really good. I finished a sample size Nivea Extended Moisture Body Lotion. Why is my tongue twisting so bad? It's Nivea Extended Moisture Body Lotion. I don't know, I think at a point I had probably like 15 of those. I had one more. I'm almost done with that, and I still like them. Like, after using 10 or 15 of them, I still like them. I think that just means a lot to me. They are a little bit more on the liquidy side, yet they're very moisturizing. So I'm just getting a little sick of the scent because I've been using them so much, but I love them. Like, they're really good. I have this one. It's called Lavender Haze Lemon Lavender Country Body Butter. It's like an indie brand. The brand is called Country Folk Soap. I'm really not a big fan of this soap at all, like soap body butter. This one is just so thick. It's so hard to use. It's very hard to spread. Like, the scent is amazing, but it's so thick. It's just like, it goes on your hands or body, and you just like, you have to push so hard, and it's like not absorbing, and it's just sticky. I could only use it at night, and my pajamas, they're just like, they become like gunky, like not a big fan. I later actually mixed in a lot of like face oils and, you know, just things that are too heavy for my face that I couldn't use, and then I tried to make it more liquidy by mixing oils. I think that helped a little bit. Yeah, I finished that, never looking back on it. And then I have another body butter. This one is from the Body Shop. It's Italian Summer Fig. It's actually body cream. This one is not body butter. And it kind of makes sense because it's not as moisturizing as the body butters. And I don't think I like it as much. It's rather liquidy in consistency, and it's not as moisturizing, so I probably would stay away from the body creams and I just go for the body butters. And I finished 2 foil pack of those like Josie Maran whipped argan oil body butters. They're just different scents. I think, oh, this one is unscented and this one is honeysuckle vanilla. I honestly don't remember what it smelled like, and I don't think they are like that good because everyone raved about them, think that they're like the best body butter ever in the world. I mean, they are really good, but I don't think they're much better than the Body Shop body butters, and for that reason I don't think they're worth the money. So I'm glad I tried them and I don't need to buy the full size. I don't know what category to put this in. It's just a pocket bag. This one, of course, it's the Bath and Body Works, and the scent is green. Oh, it's hard to read. Greeny orange, I think, or grapey orange. Creepy orange. So weird. It's Halloween packaging, but I bought it I think the Halloween of 2015, I'm pretty sure. I don't use hand sanitizers. I would much rather just wash my hands. Like, I'm not the biggest hand sanitizer fan, but nowadays with my daughter outside, you know, like we're on a playground and we don't always like have the time to like go wash our hands, or like it's harder to wash a kid's hands. I realize I use hand sanitizers more now for the convenience of it, but if I have a chance to, I would absolutely just go wash my hands. So I still go through them rather slowly, but I went through one like in 2 years. So that's like more than ever. And of course at the end, I just have the most boring things, and they're kind of gross. They got like soap on them all over. Anyways, I have a big thing of cotton balls. Yeah, this is from Up and Up. It's the 200 count. And I just use those to take off my nail polishes, and that's it. So every time I do my nails, I'll use like 2 to 3 to 4, depends on what nail polish they are. And I finally went through that big one. And also I always go through those, what do you call it, the cotton rounds. And this one's like super gross and it has gunk all over it. I'm not gonna show you. This one is from Whispers, and it's the premium rounds, and it has 100 in them. And I'm sure I probably used more than this. Maybe I just only saved one, because I would use at least one in the morning, one at night. So that's it, guys. Like I said, not a whole lot, but I managed to make this video still pretty long. I did have quite a few makeup items, which is always exciting, and I don't have a whole lot of like other things, which is surprising. Well, but that's just what happened. So I'm gonna have my year-long makeup empties coming up soon, and that's gonna be epic and fun and exciting, and I cannot wait doing it. So keep your eyes peeled for that, and make sure you subscribe so you won't miss it. And thank you guys for watching. Bye.